Hi guys, I'm just on a little walk this morning. I wanted to talk about this thing that I saw come up on my TikTok, I think it was, called Slowmaxxing. Basically, like he said, people should spend more time reading like big fat books, taking long walks, spending 15 minutes to make their coffee, making 48-hour cookies and all this stuff, like just elongating tasks basically. And like I think this is pretty much what I was speaking about. And I think one of my first videos was about it, like slow living. It's just a trendy way of saying slow living, and I really like it basically. And I think it's so true. I think we kind of like look at time as something really limited, and that we need to cram as much as we can in, and it's like a ticking time bomb. But it's also like, how far can you go within the amount of time that you have? But at the end of the day, time is time. Yes, it is limited, but no matter how you like approach this time, it's always going to be the same length. Does that make sense? I also think the reason it's like going to become a trendy thing now, slow living and stuff like this, and Slowmaxxing, is because why do I keep doing this? It's because of like hustle culture and how like, I don't know, I feel like there's a huge divide in social media. Not even a divide, it's just depending on what's trending. But like, one week, why am I taking one step at a time? Just literally, I just like kind of stopping when I talk, because sometimes I can't focus when I'm walking and talking. But like just now I lost my train of thought. So there'll be trends, there'll be like discipline, David Goggins, you can like fucking get as much in as you can, push yourself to your limits, like no excuses, all this shit. And I love that sometimes, and I think everybody needs to learn to practice discipline. But then there are sometimes trends where it's like, you know, slow down, take a step back, be kind to yourself. And again, I love that. So there's, I don't know, it's hard to kind of like live your life, especially with social media kind of telling you what to do, and it never really makes sense. It never really pieces together because they're telling you to do so many different things. So I think it just depends what suits you, but also I think periods of both are really good. I feel like slow living is really good for people that have like put in hard work before, knows what hard work is and discipline, and they've had periods of this. Maybe they've done like a monk mode or 75 hard, I don't know, something like this. Why am I literally just talking about like social media trends? But people that have done this and that need to then take a step back, because it's not sustainable to live your life like that back to back every single day. I watched this girl on YouTube. I just stacked it. I watched this girl on YouTube called Kelly O'Connor. I think it's O'Connor or Kelly O'Connor. One of them. She's great. Like, she just did, and this came about the perfect time, because when I discovered the Slowmaxxing thing, I was like, oh, I'm going to talk about it. And then she posted a video which was like doing nothing for 30 days. And she basically said, as a type A person, which I think I am, I don't really understand all of this terminology yet, but I'm pretty sure I'm a type A person. I used to be a type B, 1000%, just chaotic. And like, you see those videos on TikTok of like type B people, I was definitely them. And it took a long time to get to a type A character, if that makes sense. If you can even label it, I don't think you can label it, but she said as a type A person that's always looking to improve and do more and stuff like that, she really struggles to just like relax and take a step back and not like, you know, she used the example, she'll listen to a podcast and he'll mention something, and then she'll be searching it up, and then she'll go into a loophole and then find a podcast about that, and then want to read a book on that, and it's like constantly learning more, wanting more knowledge, all about wellness and self-help, and that is great, but it can lead to burnout. So she said like slow living and trying this thing for 30 days is really good for people with burnout, because it's actually hard to practice it. I know it myself. When my boyfriend says, why don't you just relax today, I'm like, yeah, I will, and then I haven't relaxed. I've still, you know, even if I'm ill, I'm still going on walks, and I'm still probably going to the gym, and I'm still doing all of my daily habits. And you know, maybe I'm not doing it as intensely, so that's relaxing to me, but it's not really what it is. And I think there's a beauty in just like letting go, relaxing, and just living in the there and now, and being content with what you have there and now, and not constantly needing and wanting more. And I think that's what Slowmaxxing is. I'm so cold. Whew, I don't know what it is, the breeze just hits you when you walk. But okay, in conclusion, at the end of the day, what I think like Slowmaxxing is like finding beauty and enjoyment out of like mundane tasks. Do you know what I mean? Out of the simple things, rather than needing the most extravagant, like out there activities to give you dopamine and to I don't know. I think, yeah, it's pretty much just a form of being grateful for what you have and just enjoying life for what it is. And yeah, I think that's really difficult these days, to be honest with you. Like, we're always all kind of in a hurry to do everything faster and now and like on to the next, and it just kind of like makes time go by so much faster. I think a good way to do this is by just picking some hobbies that require your attention and require time, and it could be, I don't know, crochet, baking. Just choose some new hobbies, try them out, take your time with them. Actually, I'm not going to mention who, because sometimes my mum said don't mention people specifically because, you know, it is the internet and I understand that. But somebody in my life, I try and like, I don't know, persuade her to pick up a new hobby or try something new. And if she doesn't get it immediately, or if she isn't really good at it immediately, she doesn't want to do it anymore. And I think that is very common, especially in young people now, because of social media, because all you see are people excelling in things on social media and being the best of the best. Little do you know they've been doing this thing for like 20 years, they've been doing it their whole life. So I think it's quite difficult now to pick up something new and be a beginner at something. No one really wants to do that. I think people forget that you need to start from square one, and that it's like an entire process and a journey, and enjoying the journey for what it is and enjoying progress and all this stuff. But anyway, that's it really. Take some time, slow down, romanticize your life. And I'm telling myself this, by the way, as well. Every video where I'm making, I'm chatting so much, I'm telling myself all these things and reminding myself, because I don't, you know, I practice what I preach 100%, but like, I'm still learning too. So yeah, okay, it's cold, I'm gonna go see my granddad and go home. Goodbye.